It doesn't rotate around like the Shure does. Take a look at the response of the contour. And also we'll look at these low frequency EQ, what they do that are in both the contour and the Roxanne cables. So let's start with calling up the contour. So I'll bring that up. And looks like we're nice and flat here. Let's go ahead and look at the transfer function. And let's find the time. Insert that. And phase response looks good. So that's the L Acoustics. And let's go ahead and save that. And I'll keep it right there. And then let's go ahead and look at the Roxanne in comparison. Cool. Let's find the time on that. And there we go. So the Roxanne's in green, the L Acoustics in brown. L Acoustics has got a very, very flat phase response. I put a polarity reverse on the Roxanne sensor microphone here so that we get it in polarity so we can compare the phase traces, which gives us a little more info here. And we can see the response differential, the contour in brown and Roxanne in green. Also, you can see the contour's got a little more output as well. Now that is probably just due to the contour's an 8 ohm in-ear and the Roxanne's 20 ohms. Let's take a look at what these low frequency responses do. And we can see that the low frequency boost starts around, it starts way up here at about 5.8K, and it's giving us quite a bit, about 9 dB a boost, all the way down at 20 hertz. And so it's just picking the tail end of the response up. Let's do the same thing with the L Acoustics. Put that up, and L Acoustics curve I saved a minute ago, so there it is. And let's lock our time in, find, insert. All right, and now let's adjust the L Acoustics low frequency EQ. All right, well that's interesting. It's different than, it's a much different impact. It actually is bringing up the low end, pivoting around 160 cycles, and then bringing down the mid-range at about 600 cycles. So it's kind of smiley face curving it a little bit, actually making it a little more like the ears that have those peak responses. And it doesn't have as much, but now it looks like there's a 3K peak with a rising low end and a small peak at 6 and a small peak at 7.76. All right, so that wraps up part 2